Ladies and gentlemen, and especially all the wonderful delegates who have come from different parts of the world, let me introduce you to the man you will come to know as extremely significant in taking India to its stature as a global leader. Devendra Fadnavis, Honorable Chief Minister of Maharashtra, the second youngest Chief Minister of Maharashtra, which is the most economically advanced and urbanized state of India, with 70% of stock markets transacted on its stock exchange, with the highest number of taxpayers in the country. Leading a very, very significant state, Devendra Fadnavis has promised a new vision. He is leading by example to deliver that new vision. The new vision of leadership characterized by him is that of simplicity. In India, I don't know if you know, but we've got this little culture where the VIPs or the very important people get special privileges, and there's a little alienation from the common man. But Devendra Fadnavis is all out to change that. So he waits at that red signal at the traffic light and does not have his convoy clear it, unless of course there are some security reasons, but he waits there. When he's at the airport, he stands in the queue like you and I and waits to get his boarding pass. That is the culture of simplicity that Devendra Fadnavis embodies and is leading by example. A crusader against corruption. Somebody who is very dedicated to implementation. I must share about the crack team in the CM office, which operates on war footing. What I mean by that is, we all know, we were talking this morning about India having to really get its act together with infrastructure and infrastructure implementation projects are concerned, because that is the ABC of development, that is the basics of development. So where the infrastructure projects of Maharashtra are concerned, the technology-savvy Chief Minister has an app on his tablet, and the app shows him three colors: red, orange and green. And he is doing a 24/7 live monitoring of the progress of the various infrastructure projects going on in roads, in railways, in shipping, etc. And so if he sees a green color flashing on his app, it means all is well. Everything's going on, things are okay. If he sees the orange color flashing on his app, it means some little hurdles, some little blocks. And if he sees red, it means it's completely blocked, there are huge bureaucratic issues, and the CM's crack team is triggered into action. And the Chief Minister himself leads the crack team, monitors its work very, very closely, and gets into the action, puts time-bound procedures so that the little delays that are and the blockages that are there in the implementation of the project get cleared ASAP. The man of action, the man of delivery, the man from whom India, the youth, have huge expectations, the man who is going to write in significant ways the future of India. Ladies and gentlemen, a huge round of applause to Devendra Fadnavis.
Thank you very much. Good morning to all of you. All the ladies and gentlemen. It's a rare occasion. Normally we see all the gentlemen and few ladies. But I am happy that this is Women Economic Forum,
बोलो जरा
and it has participation from many countries. I'm sure that this will lead to a roadmap for not only the economic development of women, but also would significantly contribute in the new economic journey of our country, a new path which is shown to us by our Honorable Prime Minister, Mr. Devendra Modi. I was told that I should speak here about Maharashtra. And I'm really glad to speak about Maharashtra because Maharashtra, my state, is powerhouse of India. It contributes 15% of the national GDP. It contributes to around 30% of the entire exports of India. It accounts for 30% of the FDI which comes into India. It is also a manufacturing hub of India. It truly portrays the Make in India movement because almost all global companies, global manufacturing giants have their presence in Maharashtra. The global CEOs have their connect with Mumbai, and it is truly industrial and financial capital of India. Of late, many states started competing with Maharashtra, and they did well. And I must acknowledge that the cooperative federalism and the competitive federalism envisaged by our Honorable Prime Minister, we have seen it happening for last few years. Now, we have understood that a state like Maharashtra cannot grow only on the basis of its past glory. It needs to have proactive policies. It needs to have all type of engagements, and more than that, it needs to have ease in doing business. So basically, we started focusing on ease in doing business. When I took over as Chief Minister and took the first review meeting, I was amazed to see that even in a designated industrial area, if you had to start an industry, you required 76 permissions. And those permissions took time ranging from 1 month to sometimes 2 years. So I decided that we need to ease this regulatory regime we started taking review of the permissions. In the first meeting itself, we decided that we will bring down this number of permissions to 25. Day before yesterday, I took a review meeting. We have already brought it down from 76 to 37, and by 15th of June, we'll bring them down to 25. And not just to 25, but also they would be put on a single IT platform so that we have a real single window system. In India, in many states, including my states, for many years, we used to say that we have a single window system. But when I looked into the details of single window system, I understood that you enter from a single window and then you have multiple doors. So I said, this is not done. We need to have a real single window. And that's why my state is now bringing everything on a single window, mostly simplified formats to be submitted online, and the onus now would be on the government to help getting all the NOCs in stipulated time. We also find out that we have labor laws which neither benefit labor nor do they benefit the industry. And in our country, talking about amending labor laws is a big taboo. It's like you are anti-labor and pro-industrialist. But when I studied the laws, I felt that there can be certain interventions which can make it a win-win situation for both labor and industry. A labor law, I feel, should not restrict employment. It should promote employment. At the same time, the industries should have a quick exit route. Because if they don't have a quick exit route, and you have an entire regulatory framework, for years together, you get entangled into court cases, resulting into blockage of the investment, which is non-productive, which puts pressure of interest, ultimately resulting into NPAs. Your space is engaged without any production, and the labor, in a hope that someday things will get better, is just waiting and not going to any other form of employment. So we have already in principle agreed to amend certain laws, and soon we will legislate so that the labor laws would be amended so that they create more employment, more protection, but at the same time they would give a quick exit policy to the industry, to the business, and I feel that would boost the investment climate in our state. This is also a very age-old inspector Raj in our country. any day some or other inspector would come to your industry and ask you, show me this compliance, that compliance. So normally, when people from SMEs meet me, they say our entire energy is consumed in compliances. We have no time. And once in a 5 year, through a random protocol, like a lottery system we have on computer, once in 5 years, inspector will go, and that would also be coordinated. All the departments who need to have a look at it should go together, should inform, should go together and just verify that the self-certification given to them is correct, it's not forced, it's not fudged, and whatever is their opinion, in 72 hours, they should register their opinion on the website so that nobody has time to negotiate. Because normally, when you give a lot of time to negotiate, then it gives a way for corruption. So that the people from businesses are called, they are shown, look, this is a lacuna, this is a lacuna, this is a lacuna, now you pay this much to me and we'll settle it down. So we are keeping no scope for settlement. I think not just this, even for the hospitality industry, let's say in Mumbai, if you want to open a hotel or a restaurant, can you imagine you have to take 160 permissions? Ultimately, an investor thinks that it's better not to invest. So we actually made an entire study of the process, and now we are at the verge of making it simplify, and we'll bring down the number to 20. And we could also include the permission from the police department, which is most critical and most difficult to get. There are a number of initiatives, because I feel that if you want your country, your state to grow,